All right, today is August 5th, 2021. It is currently 10:22 hours. This is Captain John Tainer, Administrative Division Commander. We are in my office with Officer Alfonso Forrest, and sitting in is Detective Lieutenant Dean Boone. All right, Officer Forrest, you're aware of the information that you brought to Lieutenant Pendleton's attention concerning some social media accusations about your involvement in a criminal act that had taken place in your former area of responsibility. Richard. Okay. Have a few questions. Are you a person of interest or suspect in the murder investigation from Richmond County as indicated in the article?
No.
No one has ever contacted you from Richmond County?
Yeah, they actually called me Tuesday, but they were just asking me questions about related to the article, like how I know the person. They asked me, was I working that day?
They called you, so this past 2 days ago?
Yeah. They asked me, was I working that day? I have no clue. They didn't ask me where I was that day, anything. They asked me, was I working that day? I have no clue. They didn't ask me where I was that day, anything. Asked me, was I working that day?
They called you.
So, but that was Tuesday. We got Friday. They haven't heard nothing from them or whatever. But so when I got a phone call from Richmond County, I told Lieutenant Pendleton, I said, hey, I just got a phone call from the Sheriff's Office, my old department, in reference to this, and he told me. The next day I got an email from Captain Tainer, an IA investigation about it, so.
Okay. You were contacted by Richmond County?
Yeah, Investigator Amos.
By Amos?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the extent of his questioning?
He basically asked me, do I know the person? How I got in touch with Steve Hudson. I don't even know who that was until I did an interview with this guy named Tyrus Tillman about mental health. I went up to a facility in Maryland, Harvard E. Grace.
Okay.
It's called Harvard of Grace. That's where it's actually at in Maryland for law enforcement officers and military personnel.
Okay.
They're going through some type of depression and everything, in which I was. I went there, stayed there for 21 days. I came back, did an interview with this guy about it, just sharing my transparency with people. This guy reached out to him. He said, hey, this guy named Steve Hudson got in touch with me and said, hey, he saw the interview, he liked it or whatnot, and we talked about 30 minutes about mental health, and he wanted to talk to you about doing the interview. I said, yeah, cool. I'm heading back to Atlanta. I'm coming back from Augusta. I used to stay in Augusta, visit my daughter. And I said, yeah, just send me his number. I'll give him a call when I get to Atlanta, which I did. I got here. He called me. He asked me about 2 questions about mental health, and the first thing he asked me, he said, how do you know Felicia Harris? The first thing I said, who the f*** is that? And he said, that's the person that got killed in Augusta last October. That was, I guess, exposing straight men that was messing around with him or whatever. I was like, okay, what the fuck they got to do with me? Just like that. And he said, well, multiple sources told him that I was involved in a homicide. I was like, well, you can tell your multiple sources they can kiss my ass, and you can kiss my ass. And that was the end of the discussion. And 2 days later, somebody screenshotted me that article about it, or whatever. My name wasn't in it, of course. This past Tuesday, got a call from investigators in Richmond County about the same thing. They told me that I'm not a suspect, a suspect in interest, or I'm not a suspect in this case. I guess they get followed through whatever they do or whatever, and now I'm here.
Okay.